my dear brother and sister of our beloved country, India, my dear young children, lovely children of our beloved country, India, and my dear father and mother of beloved country of India. I, myself, Deepak Kumar Bakshi, once again, I realize myself for a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. I, myself Deepak Kumar Bakshi, residing at Patna, the ancient Patliputra, the heart place of our country, India, and the land of Buddha, Bihar. I realized myself for a vision 2047 on the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav on the 15th of August 2022 for coming 25 years for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear friend, as you know, my mission is my vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. I, myself, Deepak Kumar Bakshi, once again welcome all of you, the 1.5 billion plus people of India, to participate the second independence movement with a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear friend and my dear brother and sister of our beloved country, India, as you know, our vision 2047 have 10 commandments. Number 1, unity and integrity. Number 2, agriculture and industry. Number 3, science and technology. Number 4, health and education. Number 5, peace and tranquility. Number 6, development and management. Number 7, strategy and space. Number 8, energy and economy. Number 9, ecology and environment. And the most important of the 10 commandments, number 10, is Heritage and Happiness Index. Heritage and happiness. With these 10 commandments, with these 10 goals, with these 10 aims of our Vision 2047, we are moving towards a golden tomorrow for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear brother and sister of our beloved country, India, Bharatvarsh, the unity and integrity is very, very important in our life. When we unite in our mind, in our body, in our souls, when unite in our family, in our society, in our country, when unite in the whole world, then we must integrate our mind, body and souls. We must integrate our family, society and country. and also we must integrate the whole world for the benefit of mankind with the message of Satyamev Jayate, with the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, with the message of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, with the message of Satyamev Jayate, with the message of Satya Ahimsa Evam Shanti. My dear brother and sister, unity and integrity is very, very important in our life, in our society, in our family, in our country, in our world, for the benefit of mankind. The 1.5 billion plus people of India must unite, must integrate for a vision 2047. When we, the people of India, unfurled our national flag, Tiranga, on the 15th of August 2047, on the centenary year of our independence, then we realize ourselves the vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear brother and sister, the second point of our vision 2047 are agriculture and industry. You know, our country's soul reside in our villages. The agriculture is only culture in our country. So, agriculture is very important for food security, for water security, for natural resources security. To feed 1.5 billion plus people of India. To feed not only the people of India, but our neighbors' countries, the whole world, for the benefit of mankind. We must develop an ecosystem for infrastructure with greater involvement in agriculture sector. We must provide all facilities like seeds, irrigation facilities to our farmlands, the seed money to our farmers, the integrated farming system, the modern farming system, as well as our ancient farming system. Both the modern agriculture and the ancient agriculture are very important for food and water security to feed the people of 1.5 billion plus country in our land of Buddha. We must realize for integrated farming, for a resilient farming, for a productive farming, for the food security, for the water security, and also for the other natural securities, that is Chitijal, Pavak, Gagan, Samira. We must manage and mitigate the natural disasters and man-made disasters to develop infrastructure in agricultural sector. Now, the industrial sector is very important, from small industries in villages to middle MSME industries in towns and cities, and mega industries in mega cities, metro cities are very important for a developed status of the country like India. So both agriculture and industries are very important. We must develop an ecosystem for development of infrastructure in industry sector. The conventional industry to modern industries. We must realize ourselves to develop industry sector in our country to generate employment generation, to mitigate poverty, to develop connectivity for food security. So both agriculture and industries sector are very important. The third points of our vision 2047 are science and technology. The science is truth, while technology is the tool to solve the problem of our country, our family, our society. So we must integrate an ecosystem with modern scientific temperament, the modern science and technology revolution, the modern technical and engineering scientific strata like communication and information technology, like nanotechnology, like artificial intelligence, like robotics, machine learning, and others, modern science and technology. We must develop an ecosystem for scientific era in our youth, in our mind, in our body, in our souls of our country. The knowledge is power. We must move towards a knowledge-based society with science and technical temperament. Both conventional and modern technology, science, engineering, research and developments. We must develop an ecosystem for scientific nature, scientific environment, and technological movement, technological revolution in our country for a mission and vision 2047. My dear brother and sister, our fourth point of vision 2047 are health and education. You know, health is wealth, while education with value system is truth. To make a country a developed status. When we are healthy in our mind, body and souls, in our family, in our society, in our country, then we realize ourselves for a human being to decide with human nature, with human fraternity, for the benefit of society, family and country. And not only country, but the whole world, for the benefit of mankind. So we must educate our people, our children, our sons and daughters with value system. We must provide health facility to our children, our society, our family, our country, people, for a healthy and wealthy minds in our country with a mission and vision 2047. We must develop an infrastructure with scientific ecosystem from rural areas to urban areas, from village schools to city colleges and mega cities, universities, research and development centers, skill development centers for better education. We must develop an infrastructure for engineering and medical colleges, management and all India medical sciences with proper facility, paramedicals and equipments, with trained manpowers. We must develop an infrastructure both in health and education sector to provide our people for better health system, for better education system, for mission and vision 2047. Then we will achieve the goal of mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear friend, our fifth goal is peace and tranquility. You know, peace is virtue of human being, humankind. While tranquility is aspects of futures, presents for billion plus people of country like India. We must develop an ecosystem for peace and tranquility in our mind, body and souls, peace and tranquility in our family, society and country, and also peace and tranquility in the world. You know, this is not time of yuddha, the war. This is the time of peace, the shanti, like Buddha. We must develop an ecosystem to save our borders, to save our country people, life, to survive, to live, to thrive in a peace and tranquility environment. We must develop an infrastructure for peace and tranquility in our country to achieve the goal of Vision 2047. My dear friend and my dear brother and sister of beloved country India, our sixth goal is development and management. The development, the sustainable and inclusive development is the demand of the time. Time has to come to develop an infrastructure for sustainable development goals, for poverty eradication, the climate mitigation, the disaster risk management, the connectivity and transit system. We must develop an ecosystem for sustainable development goal after millennium development goal in this 21st century. And afterward, we must develop an infrastructure for connectivity, the people of our country, with airways, waterways, roadways, e-ways, and spaceways. On the earth, under the earth, over the earth, and also in spaces. We must develop an infrastructure for inclusive and sustainable management also. Both development and management are two pillars to provide the sustainability, to provide an eco-friendly habitation, to provide a disaster risk management, both man-made and natural disaster like earthquake, like flood and droughts, like lightning, to capture the energy of lightning, to save the people of our country, to manage our warning system, to mitigate climate change, and to make a resilient environment to save the people of our country from earthquakes. We must develop an infrastructure for a resilient habitation with earthquake resistance buildings, high-rise buildings, underground, overground, and in spaces. We must develop an ecosystem for sustainable development and inclusive development, and also for sustainable and inclusive management. The management is very important with development. We must develop an infrastructure to manage our natural resources, to manage our 1.5 billion plus people, to manage the whole ecosystem with a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear friend, the 7th point of our vision are strategy and space. The better strategical management and development make a better scientific nature of environment. To save our natural resources, to save infrastructure, to save our people, for food and water security, for natural resource security, and also to save our borders, like Himalayan borders, like threefold coastal borders from Arab Sagar to Hind Mahasagar and Bay of Bengal. We must realize for a strategical strategy with the help of army people, with the help of air force people, with the help of navy people, with the help of other militaries, persons of army, navy and airs with the help of 1.5 billion plus people to save our country, to save our natural resources, to save our man-made resources for the benefit of the people of country, for the benefit of mankind. With the strategy sector, the space sector is very important. The research and development in spaces from Aryabhat to Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3, we are proud of our vision to develop an ecosystem for research and development in the space sector. We must proud of our scientists of ISRO for a vision to make Indian space centers in spaces, to make a sustainable environment for unfurling Tiranga, our national flag, on the surface of moon. You know, India is moving towards a golden era of space sector. We must proud of research and development in solar system, the 11 points, the Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3 and other space environment and ecology to provide our country to save from climate change with scientific satellites for early warning system, for climate change mitigation, to save our people of country, India, Bharatvarsh. Therefore, we must also develop an infrastructure with scientific and technological temperament for research and development in the space sector. With the help of other developed countries in the world for the benefit of mankind. My dear brother and sister, our 8th goal of our Vision 2047 are energy and economy. You know, energy is very, very important. The food, fertilizer and fuels like energy. We must develop an infrastructure to create both in conventional energy to modern energy, like hydro energy, like hydrogen based energy, like air energy, like solar energy, like wind energy, like atomic energy, like other form of energy. We must conserve, preserve and protect our energy sector. We must develop an ecosystem for sustainability in energy sector. we must create also an infrastructure from coal-based energy, fossil energy to non-conventional energy, the green energy, the green technologies, energy for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of the people of our country. With the energy sector, the economic sector is very, very important. After independence, we are moving towards a golden tomorrow with economical growth. Nowadays, we are proud of our nation for fifth economy in the world. Our target must be by 2047 the third, second and even first economy in the world, with greater GDP from 10% to 20% per annum, with the per capita income from 1 to 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs per person per annum, with the greater economy from $5 trillion economy to 10, 20, 30 and $40 trillion economy by 2047. Our target must be clear. But my dear friend, we must work 24/7 for 2047 for greater economical growth, for poverty eradication, for employment generation, and for better development in management in our country, to make a developed status by 2047, the centenary year of independence. With the mission and vision 2047, my dear friend, our ninth goals of vision 2047 are ecology and environment. We must conserve, preserve and protect our ecology and environment. We must develop an ecosystem to save our ecology and environment, to save our planet Earth, Mother Earth, to save our biodiversity, to save our not only human beings but animal, plants and flora and fauna under the world, under earth, over earth and in spaces, in cosmos, for visible and non-visible creation. We must develop an ecosystem to make an infrastructure for balance between environment and development, for balance between ecology and development, for balance between ecology and environment, the biodiversity, the species, the flora and fauna, the Chitijal Pavak Gagan Samira, the 5 elements of our life, the air, water, sky, soil, and sun. We must develop an ecosystem to nurture our nature, the ecology and environment. Then we will achieve the goal of Vision 2047 for a developed, superpower, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear friend, Our 10th goals of a Vision 2047 are heritage and happiness. You know, our glorious past, glorious present, create glorious future. The one earth, one family and one future. We must conserve, preserve and protect our architectural heritage, our cultural heritage, our natural heritage. Like rivers, ponds, mountains, flora and fauna. Like music, dance and songs of our cultural and civilizational property. We must develop an ecosystem to conserve, preserve and protect our cultural and civilization, culture and civilization of village society, of urban society, of our joint family, of our greater human management in the form of heritage. We must develop an ecosystem for heritage conservation with the help of 1.5 billion plus people for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of people of India. For Vision 2047, for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. You know, with heritage conservation, the happiness index is very, very important in our life for Vision 2047. You know, in the world, our happiness index is slowly improved when our ancestors are in happiness mode. Our ancestors live in joint family with happiness index, with happy environment, with living together, with eating together, with deciding together, with talking together. The walk, talk and rock together. Then they are in happiness index. They are very happy. You know, we are also happy. We must develop an ecosystem. The happiness in our mind, body and soul. The happiness in our family, society and country. Happiness in the world. For the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of country, the 1.5 billion plus country. We must realize ourselves the importance of happiness index. Our people of country must be happy. I wish a happy, prosperous, peaceful and successful life to our family, to our society, to our country, may the 1.5 billion plus country, to our sons and daughters, to our brother and sister, to our mother and fathers, and also to our ancestors, to our coming generations, the small, lovely children. So, we must live in happiness, we must survive in happiness, and we must thrive in happiness for the benefit of family, for the benefit of society, for the benefit of country, and for the benefit of mankind in the whole world. My dear brother and sister of our beloved country India, with the 10 commandments, we are moving towards a golden tomorrow for the benefit of family, for the benefit of society, for the benefit of country, and also for the benefit of 1.5 billion plus people of our great India, Bharatvarsh. We, the people of India, must participate in the second independence movement of our country with a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय 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 हे भारत